Hello everyone, I am Guildmaster Committee, leader of Taste of Poison. I'm filming this on the night of March 8th. It'll probably be March 9th by the time y'all watch this, but we're going to start this video by acknowledging International Women's Day, and then we're going to talk about Where Winds meets New Zone Hexy, and then we're going to end this video by talking about some miscellaneous new ESO articles that have been released this past week. There are a total of 5 of them, but we're only going to talk about 4. The 5th one was about PlayStation Plus, so that doesn't apply to us. And there were no new news articles on the PAX Day site, so we're not going to talk about PAX Day this week. So let's start by acknowledging International Women's Day. This is my friend Dahlia. She's another server admin. The Hologram Garden is another server, which, with no ambiguity, has been our most valued and loyal ally. And I've always appreciated Dahlia always being there for me and being one of my most long-term and dear friends in the MMO world. She and I have always gotten along so well. Though I feel like Dahlia and I's friendship and how we play off each other could be its own video, if that's something y'all would be interested in. And I'd also like to take a moment to thank some of the other women who've supported me in Taste of Poison, like Vicky, Serene, and Tyrum. So, thank you for all the women. If any of the women, please, well, the women especially, please leave a comment. Alright, so next we're going to talk about the new article from the Where Winds Meet site, home of our update 1.4. It talks about the Hexy Jade Gate Pass. Winds blow for miles with main and might, past Jade Gate, standing proud and right. A lone smoke plume o'er desert wafts as sun sets on the mighty pass. Those last 2 lines didn't even rhyme, but whatever. Okay. Requirements have to be level 14 and complete the Hexy main chapter by Lamplight Rendezvous. I actually did unlock the Hexy zone. I did play the first couple of quests. I thought it was fun. I played that new mini game where you try to knock your opponent's pieces off their map, and admittedly, when my first playthrough, I had no idea what I was doing, and I actually accidentally knocked a couple of my own pieces off the board, but I still won. So I won my first match. Good for me. Yeah, I wish I filmed it. Whatever. Okay. Area intro. Time flows quietly here in Jade Gate Pass. Beyond the lunar circle, discover unique weather phenomena and mirage wonders. Mystical skill Tai Chi lets you turn the tide on resonant objects, bridging time itself. New mystic skill Moonleap Morph transforms you into a fish gliding across the sands. Guiltfin collection gathers poems and articles and palms to nurture poetic spirit fish. Complete Qinghe campaign still sure to begin the Hexy main chapter by Lamplight and unlock Hexy region. Unlock Hexy to earn rewards including appearance set, Whirl of Radiance, earrings, Heart of Jade, nameplate, Flowing Light, badge, the Hometown Moon, item, Dragon Path Spike, Lingering Melody, Echo Jade, and more. After collecting Hexy poems, you can open Guildfin collection and claim Mystic Skill Enhancement item, Pleading Scales, recipe, Chowan, Gate Diagram, recipe, Stone, Pagoda, recipe, Wandering Arc, recipe, North Wind, Nest, Lingering Melody, Echo Jade, and more. More Hexy chapters and areas coming soon. Yeah, that sounds cool. New Jiangshu Legacy, Volume 1, Sail at the Poetic River, Guide Me Back to Chernang. Volume 2, Celestial Spring, Ruins, Sunken Boat in the Sandy Sea. Volume 3. There isn't even a space here between Volume and 3. The Fool by Deserted Well. Lonely Path to Light. Requirements. View Jiangshu Legacy details in Hexy Wulin Journal. Introduction. Volume 1 and the Quiet of Night. On nights when the moon is full, some have heard recited lines of quiet night, thought coming from the moon. People say it is a lament for the fallen Tang. Displaced souls, upon hearing it, look up to see the same moon and the immortal bards saw and hear the echoes of the glorious Tang. Volume 2. Desert Without Sails. Have you seen Celestial Spring Station? Do you know the White Crown Army? It is said that a giant ship sailed across the sands here, emitting mournful wails before finally disappearing into the violent sandstorms without a trace. Volume 3. A Wellspring of Hope. Fate is cruel and calamity strikes. Beneath the sand-buried village, does the well water still flow? Does the lantern still burn? No answer. The path is set, but the light can be rekindled. Fate is fleeting, and the human spirit endures. Campaign White Crown Fortress. Unlock time. Okay, so it's already unlocked. Horses lose their way, and men find no life. Legends says at the desert's edge on the ancient battlefield stands a city of life and death. Time descends into chaos, and all things seek into stillness. For travelers seeking to cross the desert, this city is both a path to doom and the road home. Re-challenge, campaign, White Crown Fortress to get accessory, iron, domination, or exchange for the season shop. Alright. The World Boss Wandering Ark. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Is that supposed to be like a treehouse monster like Baba Yaga? I mean, that's probably not inaccurate comparison based off that image alone. Okay. An eternal wanderer lost in the heart of the desert, a vessel without a home. Lost in the sea of sand, the Ark searches for the distant flutter of banners. Wandering Ark roams within the greatest sandstorms of strained steep sands and Hexy. As recorded in Wulin Journal, its first defeat grants hair ornament, withered twig, inner way note, custom chest times 5, medicine tails times 3, echo j times 20, and more. You can also start Sword Forge challenges in the trial interface to get Avatar Wandering Ark, badge Trial Anchor of the Ark, echo j, and more. Main chapter. Questioning the moon at Chang'an Burlap Sack. Roots run deep. Waters of long mountain flow back to the home for which I yearn. Past the Jade Gate, spring winds blow. When will Traveler return? Okay, so it's already started. Requirement, have to be level 14 and complete Hexy main chapter by Lamplight. Questing unlocks its first chapter of Burlap Sack. Travel to Kara's sand boat and open the mysterious scroll found within a wooden dwelling. Within its painting dwells a fish. Follow the fish and carry Burlap Sack homeward. After completing Chapter 1, Burlap Sack, you can claim Armor, Burlap Sack, Inscription, White Silk, Lingering Melody, Echo Jade, and more. As more regions of Hexy unfold, further chapters of Questioning the Moon at Chang'an shall awaken. New modes. Martial Arts Path, Bamboo Cut, Dust. Umbrella gusts make clouds depart, a whistle shrieks from piercing dart. Requirements. Complete exploration, skill theft, unearned lessons, and then Everspring Umbrella Sanctum or Unfettered Other Rope Dart Sanctum. Introduction. The version update on March 6th will introduce the new Bamboo Cut Dust and corresponding Umbrella Martial Art Everspring Umbrella, and Rope Dart Martial Art Unfettered Rope Dart. Well, whiling retaining its ethereal grace, Everspring Umbrella now channels the fury of Path Bamboo Cut Dust. In addition to its cunning swiftness, Unfettered Rope Dart excels in wide-range devastation, both flourish in crowded battlefields, perfect for guild war and encounters where foes gather like autumn leaves. Mystic skill, Flute of the Tides. Wow, this ought to be interesting. This is going to be like the Pied Piper. In Hexy's Peaceford Camp, the flute of a monk features deep resonant tones that carry the rhythm of martial law, and within them lies the secret of Mystic Skill, Flute of the Tides. The ranged area damage Mystic Skill keeps dealing damage after switching to other Mystic Skills while granting allies a boost to range damage. Okay, so kind of, because you're manipulating what's going on around you. Yamasil, Heroes Realm 10-player campaign. Reach 8186. Open wandering paths and select Smart Teaming or Friend Teaming to challenge. Yamasil level 81 will open on March 6th. Yamasil Supreme will open on March 20th. Okay, so that's in basically 2 weeks from the time of this video. Ranking rewards for Heroes Realm Leaderboard. Yamasil Phase 1 will unlock on March 7th. Ranking rewards for Heroes Realm on March 21st. Both campaigns share the same leaderboard across phases. Enter any phase to claim your badge of honor. Mid-season sprint. Event time from the version of March 13th to March 19th. Complete King He main chapter. A horse neighs in the forest still shore. The first half of Rewind season nears its end. Seize the final hours. Okay, whatever. Development update. Endless development. Hope your martial arts. Introduction after March 20th. Okay, so that's not here yet. Universal View is unlocked for solo mode level. A character level cap will rise to level 90. Yeah, cool. Gear tie 86 becomes available. 81. Gear enhancement level 41 45 is available. Beyond oscillating jade, collectible, and coin howling ore glint is also needed, which can be tamed in the season shop or glint stocks every Monday at 5. No inventory reset during gear tuning into tuning tier 86 and a tuning unlock with new fixes with attribute boost deck or whatever. Okay. Abyssal Lament Sword Trial 5-player campaign requirement level 86 and select Smart teaming or friend teaming to challenge. Abyssal Lament will unlock on March 20th, 2026 with ranking rewards for Abyssal Lament. That's cool, whatever. Typing Mausoleum Challenge Update. That's not here yet. Introduction after March 6th. Path Trial. Tapping Mausoleum. Okay, let's just go and skip that because that's not here yet. That's not here yet either. Course of Life March 13th. That's not here yet either. That's not here yet either. Okay, let's just go and skip that. Okay. Campaign Heroes Compendium Hexy. Permanently available after version update on March 6th. After the update, Poem Guide Hexy will guide you through the unlocking the Hexy region. Complete Poem's Guide to Hexy quests to start. Unlock Campaign Hexy with new Hexy campaigns at each version. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's not here yet. Okay. Dawn to Dusk. From March 6th to April 6th, reach level 3, complete King He main chapter, Another New Wing. Introduction. Sign in at the daily Dawn to Dusk interface. Rewards grow with consecutive days. Okay. Home Afar. Battle Pass appearance, Tiger's Bane. Yeah, that's cool. This kind of looks like the Black Ramp uniform in Blade and Soul. Oh, this. This guy. So it's a black uniform with, it looks like red lightning. It even stretches outside this, outside the border here. This looks like, it kind of looks like that coat in ESO. The one you get in Rothgar, but you don't have the helm. Okay. Yeah, Chinese robe. Yeah, that looks cool. Camel. Cool. Umbrella. Cool. It looks like someone's using the umbrella as the weapon. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, frost clothes, whatever. Ooh. Cool. The black uniformed long haired dude with the golden bow. Yeah, that looks cool. Orient Bounty. Alright, that looks cool, I guess. Red clothes, red hair, red light. Alright. Sacrificial Flame. Alright. I don't know what to say to that. Yin Yang Unveiled. Alright. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Shop appearance, Faded Vows. Okay. Weapon appearance, silent voice beyond all forms. I think that's supposed to be, is that supposed to be a rope dart? Looks cool, I guess. Ooh, the fan. Light robe and the fan. Looks cool. Alright, so I guess that's all we got. It's Rain-Kissed Lotus. Available from March 30th. Alright, moving on. We're going to talk about ESO stuff. Golden Pursuit Seal Celebration. This is going to be from March 3rd, 2026. Bring home a bevy of seals via March's Golden Pursuits campaign, Seal Celebration. With the transition to seasons, both the Endeavor system and daily login rewards have been disabled. I can vouch for that from personal experience. However, thanks to March Golden Pursuits campaign, you can continue to earn those ever valuable seals between now and when Season 0 begins on April 2nd. Yeah, okay, cool. The latest Golden Pursuits campaign, called Seal Celebration, kicks off today, March 3rd, and runs until April 1st. Okay, so that's basically right now, as of me recording this video. During this period, complete a variety of in-game activities, including slaying raw bosses, refining raw materials, visiting other players' houses, and more to unlock the following rewards. Complete 5 activities is 500 seals, 10 activities is another 500, 15 activities is another 500, and complete 20 activities, you get 1,000 seals, so that's 1,500 plus 1,000, so 2,500 seals. Yeah, that sounds cool. Receive loads of seals this March. So it already says that here. There are a total of 27 activities available to complete throughout this campaign, all of which will get you one step closer to amassing a whopping 2,500 seals total. Head over to the Golden Pursuit section of the in-game activity finder to check out the full list of its campaign activities. Seals for your endeavors. Complete various Golden Pursuits activities this March. You can walk away with a massive collection of seals. Want to earn even more? Keep your eyes out for the arrival of the first ever Tamriel Tome, which will include additional seal rewards and more when Season 0 launches on April 2nd. Are you excited? Okay. Yeah, cool. Whatever. Moving on. This is another article from March 3rd. ESOs does share insights into Update 49's player experience improvements. Members of the ESO development team go into detail regarding Update 49's player experience additions. There are a ton of players' experience improvements coming in the Update 49 base game patch. This work is courtesy of a team within the studio that focuses on player pain points, community requests, and other fixes to your time in Tamriel. We've asked some of them to share their process and what additions they're most excited about as players themselves. Choosing changes. We have a long list of improvements we want to make to the game. No shocker, says system designer Lindsay Beaver. Many items on the list have come directly from players in the form of forum posts, conversations with players at conventions, and events like player summits we've had. Other items are improvements that we have as devs and players ourselves want to see in the game or systems we'd like to revisit. But the question of prioritizing all of that is the tricky part. There's a lot of technicalities that we have to consider as content designer Jordan Sarnovsky. Oh my god, that right. From developer bandwidth to tech demands or what release and improvement would be the most applicable to at any given time. Mouse for gold, like the like the Cougars. If y'all remember my previous video. Oh come on, like I was the only one thinking it. Vampire, werewolf cares. Oh, hold on, I'm trying to blow this up here. Mimic stones and outfit tokens, bag and bank cost reduction, guild trader listing, restore 30-day listing window, hide X, now able to hide various pieces of your armor. That's not too much of an issue when you're just a floating head. Respec skills and attributes in UI, upgrade bag in UI, zone guide improvements, longer antiquity lead times, quicker crafting research, treasure maps, increase furnishing limits, increase transmute crystal limit, faster mount training, account wide outfit slots, guild name repping, and back bar experience. Did they say anything about increasing the size of your personal bank? Like the amount you can buy with ESO gold? No, I don't think they do. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's something they need to do. I'm willing to have more space in my bank and pay for it with ESO gold. If anyone at ZOS is watching this video. For the additions, improvements arriving in Update 49, the team set some specific goals that help guide their choices. Overall, we were primarily focused on reducing friction, eliminating some of the monetary feel-bads, and updating some systems that were starting to feel dated, while ultimately trying to provide something for every kind of player, shares Beaver. The amount of improvements and systems revisited was very broad, and we couldn't get to everything we wanted to this round. The good news is any of the ideas that didn't make 49 remain on our list for revisit in future packages. So that could basically anywhere from Update 50 to the perpetual coming soon that we hear all the time. Community help. Of course, the team doesn't make their choice in a vacuum. Feedback from ESO's players is vital to ensuring that changes are targeted where they are most needed. The player base has already arranged collection threads of suggested improvements or callouts of some of their greatest pain points, says Sarnovsky, and we reference them frequently. Public test server feedback and forum posts are also sources that we read and strive to act on, explains Beaver. Even now, we're working on updates that have come from forum posts that we think are great ideas. We've also had guild summits where items bubbled up that ended up on our list. That sounds cool. Community involvement doesn't stop with the initial suggestions and ideas either. Once we had our final list, so like the guild personal bank space improvement I mentioned a moment ago in this video. Once we had our final list and the changes we wanted to make, we held focus groups with community members, taking their feedback to further hone some of the numbers, says Beaver. We even noted possible further changes for features that were going in for Update 49 but could be improved again in later updates. Yeah, that sounds cool. Hopefully ESO starts getting better now. Hopefully starting some players back so it'll be easier for me to recruit to the guild. Experience excitement. With all the great player experience changes coming in Update 49, it's hard for anybody on the team to pick a favorite. Housing furnishing limits are getting bumped up for quite a few home sizes, says Beaver. Dedicated housing players are fully aware of this, but more casual players may not realize what a dramatic change this can be to their placement and decorating freedom. Even just from an inventory standpoint, if an item isn't placed, it has to be stored. So not only can you generously decorate, but you'll free up some bag, bank, or storage space for all new furnishings. Yeah, that sounds good. I think the mount training additions are the easiest to overlook, but will immediately influence quality of life for players. Yeah, that's assuming you don't have a character. I mean, I basically leveled up all the mount skills on my main and all my ults at this point. That's not gonna make much difference for me. Nothing is more frustrating than shelling out gold and feeling like it barely did anything. So having the training increment in threes really helps alleviate that. Yeah, that sounds good. Good for everybody else. It's a little late for me. In addition, the team has some personal picks for changes that should really help them out as players, whether for builds or fashion. I'm excited for being able to respect for free rights in the UI, says Beaver. It will allow me to tweak a build on the fly and even just try out new skills without cost or a trip to the city. I think there's a big win for flexibility and experimentation. I'm big on aesthetics, so the ability to hide pieces of my clothing and armor is huge for me and is something I'll be using on every single character of mine, says Sarnofsky. The best look isn't always synonymous with the best stats. Okay. Well, let me remind y'all that ESO, they're outfits, so your stats and your character's actual appearance are basically disconnected and irrelevant from each other. Base game boons. The team has taken a great many steps toward an improved player experience in this upcoming base game patch, evident in the tremendous list of changes. Yeah, alright, cool. What's coming after Update 49? Update 50. That would be telling for now. Let us know with the upcoming player. Okay, cool. So, then we get to the third one. 4 classic ESO adventures coming to the ESO base game. And we all know these. So, Imperial City is coming to base game. Orsinium is coming to base game. Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood. Okay, that's cool. Let's talk about that in a bit more detail. Imperial City, I hope we all know what that is. Imperial City overcoming the PvP zone is first released as a DLC. It was made free in the Crown Store. Come March 9th, it will fully incorporate to kick off this adventure. Collectibles in the main menu. Start under DLC. Alternatively, open the Alliance War tab. Select Imperial City. Teleport to the Imperial Source. Yeah, that sounds cool. Okay, Orsinium. And I'll tell y'all right now from personal experience, this zone was actually very, very fun. If you have not played this zone, I would recommend it. Experience in well, I'll be honest, I'll basically recommend any of the expansions. Except for maybe Imperial City, because that's more PvP and I'm just mostly a PvE player. Experience an epic adventure set in the Orc homeland Rothgar. Explore a harsh, unforgiving region. Uncover plots brewing with the ancient city of Orsinium and test your might in the Maelstrom Arena. This zone and storyline was first released in November of 2015 as a DLC, although some of you may claim it as a daily login reward in 2024 as well. On March 9th, it will be fully included as part of the ESO base game. To begin exploring Rothgar, open the Collectibles tab in your main menu, select Story, select Orsinium under Zone DLC, and accept the quest invitation. Oh yeah, you know, Stuga. Do you have any idea how long I've been looking for you? God, that's really annoying. Zos, I don't know if anybody Zos is watching this video, probably not, but we all. If there's one ESO character that we all love to hate, it's Stuga. Okay. Join the iconic Thieves Guild and work alongside new fan allies and fellow rogues to restore the organization to its former glory and Nabaz Landing, all while exploring the desert zone of Hughes Bay. First released as a DLC in March of 2016, this zone and storyline will be made part of the ESO base game on March 9th. Watch your purse. To launch your new career as a Master Thief, open the Collectibles tab in your main menu, select Stories like Thieves Guild, and then there's the Dark Brotherhood, where you essentially become an assassin. Complete your initiation into the famous Dark Brotherhood, profit by completing murder contracts, and spread fear throughout Tamriel as you carve a bloody swath across the Gold Coast region. This zone and storyline was first available as a DLC in May 2016, and upon March 9th will be integrated as part of the ESO base game, Hail Sithis! Ready to start spilling blood for coin? Open the Collectibles tab in your main menu, select Stories, and select Dark Brotherhood under Zone DLC, accept the quest of Voices in the Dark. In addition to these 4 classic tales, base game owners will continue to own the full game, the Morrowind chapter, and the Warden class. That's 5 powerful classes and 24 unique zones for you to experience across hundreds of hours of adventure. Yeah, I know, I've been playing this game I've been active on this game for over the past 10 years now. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, the Thieves Guild skill line, the Dark Brotherhood skill line, and the Legerdemain skill line all work very well together, if you didn't know that already. These 4 classic adventures, okay, whatever. Alright, moving on to the last article, ESO Dev Update, March 2026. Tune in to learn more about ESO's ongoing development and latest devs update. Join us on twitch.tv/Bethesda at 1 p.m. Eastern Time this Tuesday, March 10th for the next... Oh, okay, so that's basically in 2 days. Together, we'll share a little more about our ongoing development efforts related to the recent Update 49 launch, where we'll refresh both the class mastery and challenge difficulty systems and more. It's ESO Dev Update March 2026. It's Tuesday, March 10th at 1 p.m. on twitch.tv/Bethesda. To help us tackle these tricky topics, we're joined by the following members of the ESO development team: Assistant Design Director Mike Finnegan, Senior Producer Aaron Schultz, Lead Effects Artist Cambria Blaze, Senior Combat Designer Alec Farish. As we share in February, Dev Updates is a new kind of ESO livestream where the community team is joined by various developers to talk about some of the things they've been working on over the last month. If you're interested in the game's latest development, news, and progress, this is the show for you. Twitch drops are enabled, so yes. Link your ESO account and Twitch account. Honestly, a tutorial showing y'all how to do that could probably be a video on its own, if that's something y'all would be interested in. You can actually get some free stuff in ESO if you do that right. But yeah. So that's all I have for this video. Let me say it again. Happy International Women's Day. Thank you so much to all the women who've supported me over the years, especially Dahlia. But besides that, have a corrosively wonderful day, and I will see all of you in my next video.